This is like our second week doing it now, so this will be kind of swag.
Yeah, people know. Yeah, yeah, you already know who this is.
Also, we are recording, by the way.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. That's what I like to hear.
Dude, it's been so pog. This last week has
It
been
is very.
fucking sexy.
You
I'm so
free.
glad that you're in the group now. Like, now that you're in the group chat. Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think I bring the right amount of chaos
Like,
to
me
it.
and Ali are quite chaotic. I think you can see, like, me and Ali's
There's people I've been
bits.
talking to people and stuff like that, so it's good. I've been making new friends.
I kind of, because obviously I left the server and stuff, but I think you can see that I just mesh with these people just way better than I could with, like...
Anyone else, like the boys in a
Yeah.
certain server.
Like, I didn't get on
But
with, certain people in the server.
yeah.
So it's just like, and this is just way more my energy, like the people I'm...
Yeah, I vibe with. I fuck with it. You know.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
like
like,
these
I
guys.
think you're gonna be a great addition. I think you're gonna get on well with these people.
Like I said, I bring like the right amount of chaos to it. Like, you thought you and like this other cunt like were chaotic, and then like I'm introduced and I'm just saying all these
Yeah,
things.
now it's
And
like three of us. It's like a trifecta of stupidity.
oh no, there's
I
more.
literally spent like 30 minutes trying to send her pictures of me bend over because she wants to make an edit, and I just like kept taking pictures of myself, and I was like, this looks bad. My ass doesn't look that fat. My ass doesn't look fat enough in this picture. And then, like, I was like, this is kind of weird. I've been doing this for like 30 minutes now. I need to stop.
It's not for an edit. She just wants pictures of your ass, bro. She just doesn't want to admit it.
I've seen pictures of her ass. I've seen her ass before.
Same.
I was cleaning out my fridge, and then she just sent me a picture of her just whole ass, and I was like, oh,
Dude, it
nice.
was like the first thing I saw when I got outed. It's just her ass, and I was like, oh okay.
No, like, wait, what did she send? What did she send?
Oh, no, she didn't send it. It was like an edit, like where it's like
Oh, like,
unusually large, you know.
oh yeah, like I
Like,
zoomed out. No, I got sent that image, but non-photoshopped. And
and then I was
I was
like,
just cleaning out my
ew,
fridge,
all
and I just look, and
natural.
I just see someone's ass on my phone. And I was like, what is happening?
I wasn't just sitting there, you're like gaming or some shit. Some girl sends you like an ass pic, and you're like, bro,
Well,
I'm
that's fine.
playing Rivals of Reaper right now.
W, easy W.
Nah, I'd be like, bro, I'm playing Rivals of Reaper right now.
Nice ass, babe.
And a
Gaming right
torment
now, though.
page. Yeah, nice corp feed. What will the boys right now do? Will you save me a glass?
Nice queef, babe. Bottle it for me, dude. Oh, queefing. Ugh.
Queef feed. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Gross. Women. Ugh.
Uh, uh, what's what chord did that pussy fart into? If she ain't farting in B major flat, you know I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you wanna know what I found out? I found out about this guy called Hunk Hands, and oh my
Yeah,
god, I love him. I love him.
content creator.
I guess you could call him that. He's a
Oh,
porn creator, right? You wanna know his
okay.
backstory?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Basically, his name's Brian, and he used to work at IBM, and then his wife cheated on him. So
Okay,
now he just goes around the world having sex with hot women, and making them have intense orgasms as like
I
a
like
form
it.
of revenge, and teaches men how to like please women in bed.
I like it.
What a Chad.
That is absolute child energy.
I know, right? Like, fucking hell.
I could have did that whenever I was cheated on, but you know, I went the depression route
Oh,
instead.
yeah.
I'm going for the true ending. You see?
Oh, I see, I see. I'm going for the true ending.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That shit is just so funny to me. Just like, what a Chad move. He was
It
like,
is.
well,
It's
got cheated on.
isn't
Guess I'm just gonna go have sex with a bunch of young women now. Just.
he went the haram route, Persona 5.
Haram Hakeem's misadventures.
Bro,
Uh,
did you know Persona 5 is based on me? Like I am Persona 5. Like it's based on my life. It's a
Persona
little bit. It's a
Persona
bit
6
subtle.
fans are going to be like in so much pain because Persona 5 is just not going to have anything to do with Persona 6. Like, I kind of feel bad for Atlas in that aspect.
Don't know. I
Um,
agree. Like if you, I look like the
I'm
protagonist. My
so
friends tell
sorry,
me.
but because I just got an Instagram notification, there's just, oh my god. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to turn that off, fuck. I just got
But
putting like
yeah,
Windows notifications.
My
fuck.
friends tell me I look like Joker from Persona 5. They tell me I look like him, despite the fact that I have, a different body type and stuff like that.
Oh, everyone used to say I
Um,
sounded like a fat Joker.
Fat Joker.
Like, anytime there was a picture of Joker and he was fat, it was always like, oh my god, hacking you. And I was like, shut up. Stop hurting me like this. I think that's sort of it. Sorry. Whoops.
Um, yeah, even the music, like, like
Oh, you are cutting out. Hello? Well, fellas, I think that's that for today's podcast. We had a swag 5 minutes, but...
Huh? My internet was like being shitty there.
Do we want to restart or do we want to just keep it going?
Dude, it wouldn't be the podcast if we didn't keep going.
Fuck it, lads. We keep it moving. We keep it moving,
Yeah.
boys.
You
Through
who this
incident
is.
notice and just lag. We keep it. We keep it grounded.
Yeah,
We'll keep it.
it's reality. It's reality.
Yeah.
It's harsh.
Even
It's
when we
cruel.
get famous, we're gonna start taking crack cocaine so we can always stay grounded.
Yeah, even when life gets tough, we will have the Discord lag.
Exactly.
Like I will still be using
we're never
B-Tech
gonna
Wi-Fi.
like get a studio together and like move in and have a booth. We're just gonna I'm gonna call you on Skype.
Yeah, they're gonna call us on Skype. Yo,
We're
let's do
never
a WhatsApp.
understand this. Any money you give us, if we start taking money and start monetizing this, any money you give us is not going towards the podcast. It is going straight to crack for us to smoke.
It's going to crack. It's going to heroin. It's going to my energy drink addiction.
It's going to crack and it's going to the IRA. Amen. Fuck that.
The
big.
Yo,
Oh. But you know what?
we
Actually,
only have to get lucky once. She has to get lucky all the time.
exactly. But you know what's good though? Like, now that we're doing on Discord, if we want to get like guests on for shit, which I think we should do. Like, I was thinking maybe every 5th episode we could have a guest on and shit. I don't know.
Dude, who we can get though? Like, we'll discuss it later.
Yeah,
actually,
that's off cam. That's for the business.
that's the ones like we get the boys on or the girls, depending on it, but like
depends on who looks well.
Yeah, if it's a girl, like there will be an interview because like women. If it's a guy, like we don't even need to know. Like if it's a guy, like a random guy on the street, and he goes, "Can I be on your podcast?" We'd say yeah, because like the boys,
Yeah, if there is a, basically the way that we're gonna do it is that like you're gonna need to fill out a form, and it's basically gonna be like how much money do you earn, and then how much money can you liquidate right now to give to our crack fund.
It is 5 questions long, but they're all segmented. So like the question 1 be like A B C D, and it goes down to I think W, and so does all the rest of the questions. So it's not really long.
No, one of them goes down to X, but it is only 5 questions.
Yeah, there's only 5 questions, but it's segmented.
It's like 145 pages, but it's only 5 questions.
It's also multiple choice. Even the ones that like say like what's your salary? It's multiple choice. Like you have to choose the right one, otherwise you're not getting in.
Oh no, but it's not like 5 to 10,000. It's like
no, it's specific.
Yeah, it's like 15,378, 15,379. Like you have to.
Yeah, and then like the bottom one's just 2.
Yeah, we will only be allowing people that have an income between $1 and $13. If you have anything more than that, get out.
If you make money, like if you make money, fuck you.
I'm coming in a bit. I'll come in a bit. I'm not hungry.
That's multiple choice. I guess I'm just gonna talk to myself.
I just realized that it's probably coming up with my click noise. Yeah, one second. I was just dealing with something. Fuck it. Yeah. It's fine. If I have to mute, just like keep it going. Just keep it running.
You might hear a cat. I'm just.
I love how I thought I had gotten the audio a bit better. I was like, perfect. Audio is gonna sound crispy today, and just today is just gonna be such a horrible episode. But you know what?
My throat is dry, and I'm tempted to take a drink, but you will hear it.
Yeah.
And
I literally before we came on, I took them fat as shit, and I chugged the biggest glass of water because I was like, fuck. Because that was one thing I realized when I used to do the podcast. Taking drinks of water was always so fucking loud. I'm like,
Yeah, because you had the microphone. That shit's sensitive. People are gonna hear
Yeah.
that shit, you know. People are gonna hear that, you know.
Exactly. Also, if you hear any clicking noises, that's just me making sure everything's running well, because I'm worried.
Dude, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, fuck
You were
it. I
playing
mean,
Cookie in the background. I get it.
no, I'm secretly, I'm playing Farmville. You know me.
Oh, are you going for a speedrun?
Yeah. You know, there was a
You
rumor
got
that
it.
my friend was sexually attracted to Farmville in high school.
I
That
don't.
was spread
What?
around. And we we like
Yeah.
said it as a joke, and then we kept saying it so often because
Can we talk about that thing you did? Like sex reviews? Can we talk about that?
oh yeah, we can talk about the sex reviews.
Hell yeah. Yo,
Oh,
it's
dude.
your story. Like,
Okay,
it's
so
your story.
basically, basically, I was invited to a party, and it like I didn't want to go, so I pretended to go to my friend's house, um, for a sex review. It was just a dumb joke because I'm like the embodiment of virginity, so I made a joke that I was going to have a sex review where I review how good someone's bedroom is for sex. Specifically because this friend of mine had a bunk bed, like a metal bunk bed that just like he could barely fit on. Like no one, you could barely like sit in it. So I was like, this would be hilarious. So I did a bit, and then basically, like as you'll see, I commit to bits as much as like
Yeah.
physically possible, and like so when the party turned up, I didn't go because I didn't actually want to go, and I was planning to not go anyway. But I just kept it out for this sex review thing, and then I installed a fake VPN, and then went and put my VPN so I was at his house. And I think because of the fact that I'm quite extroverted, people thought that I must have wanted to go to the party, right? I think another
Yeah.
thing is because I'm always talking to people. Like I'm talking, on the server and stuff. So people always think that I'm doing other stuff outside of school because obviously I talk to bunch of people from loads of different places. So I'm kind of withdrawn, I guess, from like high school friends and stuff like that. Um, so it's just kind of funny.
The whole gist of it was like
Yeah,
they asked you if you want to go to a party. You said no. I'm going to have sex with my friend. And you're gonna like mark him and stuff like that. See if he's good at sex. And then like if they were to check your like Snapchat map or something, they'd see that you're actually at that person's house.
yeah. No,
And
it
then they'd
wasn't if
believe
that
it.
person was good at sex. It was if that room was good for sex. So it was just
Yeah.
like a threat that I was going to do a sex review at your house. Like I was gonna have
Oh,
sex in your. I was gonna like I'm gonna have sex in your bed, and then
would
I'm
you
gonna give you a bad review as well.
would you like say people like if they were being like talking shit because like everyone knew the bit like and they all thought it was serious. Would you like turn and say like, yeah, you keep your shit up? I'm gonna sex
Like
review you.
I would jokingly be like, I bet your house is shit for sex. Like
That's
I said
powerful.
that I was like, oh, okay, I bet you have
That's
a bad
powerful, bro.
headrest that's not good for sex. I bet your bed fucking janks. And shit like that.
Bro.
I would just say
The
such.
guy like the guy with the bunk bed. Do you think like if you're on the top of it, you fall through to the next part?
Oh, it's like a boss battle. Like when, like when they break the floor, it's like
Yeah,
round
you go
two,
for
the second
it's
phase.
like yeah,
They
it's
pull out a
fucking more
bigger
body
dildo to
armor.
peg you with. You're like, wait,
Yeah, wait, that's usually not supposed to happen. Oh
wait,
fuck.
haha, what?
Uh, um, yeah, I'm still a virgin. Yeah. Yeah, for real.
For sure,
Are
for
you
sure.
virgin? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah, all you guys
yeah,
need to
yeah.
know
Like
is
the
pink
girl.
hair.
Yeah, like my ex might say like, oh, but we had sex. Like, no, no, we didn't. You had pink hair, so like, you don't count. You don't
Yeah,
count,
it's very true. It's
bitch.
very true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Shout out to my ex, by the way. She's cunt.
Shout out to the ex. Shout out to my exes.
Shout out to my ex. I hate them. I wish you all a pleasant die.
I wish all my exes a very merry die.
True.
Oh, did I just
Do you
realize
know
that
how?
this time
What?
next week I'm gonna be at uni, so I'm gonna be recording these
Yo.
after uni. I'm gonna fucking shoot myself. Watch me be low energy as fuck, dude.
Dude, I think it'll be. I think it'll be like. Dude,
I'm either gonna be insane or I'm gonna be low energy.
it's either gonna be like you're so low on energy, you're hyped, or
Yeah,
like you're
yeah. I
so
know what
low
you
on
mean, like
energy,
that
like you're
point where you hit
shit the
like
fuck.
the
You've
end
hit
of a
the wall.
candle, so it goes and it like makes a
You
bunch of.
will have like 80 fucking energy drinks, so you will be like fucking tired, but at the same time you'll be awake and you'll be like, "Urgh, urgh," you know?
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, like, depending on how we both feel energy-wise next week, maybe we'll have a guest on. Maybe that'll help prevent the
I
low
wouldn't have a
energy.
guess. We'd have to talk about it later, like,
Yeah.
see who we get on. Maybe we'll do. I don't know. This guy sounds pretty cool. His name's Reggie Kuchin. He sounds pretty alright. We'll get
Yeah,
him
there's
on.
this, like, YouTube channel called, like, Black Hole Fog, and they're really cool.
Oh, you mean my channel, the one that I upload the podcast to?
I don't know. He has some content. Like, his
Oh,
most
he makes
recent...
Metal Gear Solid.
Like, his most recent video had a picture of, like, Kirby on it, and it was, like, really good. Like, it was really great content.
Dude, I actually can't fucking record videos at the moment because my controller broke.
Bro,
So I'm using like,
dude, I looked. The video had 9 views. I was so hype. I was like, what the fuck?
yo, 9 people really watched that and said, eh, eh.
Eh.
I think I got a subscriber from it too. Like, someone wants to watch it. I went, yeah, Pog, subscribe. Yo,
Yeah.
he got the world record in Subway Surfers, subscribe.
I mean, if we keep it up, I'll be happy. If we hit, like...
If we get 50 subscribers, I'll bark. I'll bark on camera.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm up for that. I'll bark on camera. No, on camera, I'll bark on podcast.
Yeah, we'll start off like.
If we hit how many views till we do something? If a video hits a certain amount of views.
Oh, if one of them like hits like at least 2.
If one video
Yeah.
hits 50 views,
I
I will let
drink
Slay
water.
upload a picture of me in a cat made outfit on the community tab.
If the video hits 9 views, I'll start thermonuclear war.
If this video hits 1 view, we will upload another episode next week.
If this video gets a single dislike, I'll cry.
If this video gets 2 dislikes, I'll come.
I'll come.
I'm a masochist.
If this video gets
They
1
imagine me,
like, I'll
hey,
commit
YouTube
arson.
masochist, somebody in the comments like, you are stinky, you stole PewDiePie content. You're like, oh!
Oh. Dude, if someone called me stinky, I'd cry. For real.
I'd burst out in tears. Like, well, how could you do this to me?
No water works.
Yeah, I would literally, like, drop dead. I would break down. Oh, dude, you know what happened? Oh my god. You know, I feel like, I don't know why, I guess we're just not saying people's names, but, I don't know, I feel like we shouldn't until, like, we get them cleared. Security clearance.
Like, if I text some bitch, be like, yo, can I
call
you a cunt?
Yeah. I'm just thinking, basically, like, one of them is a massive Dragon Ball Z fan, and, like, oh my god, I forgot how much I love... Well, not that I love Dragon Ball Z, but, like, how much Dragon Ball Z, like, I know. Because my best friend, is a massive Dragon Ball Z fan.
I've never seen it.
You wanna know how much of a massive Dragon Ball Z fan is? He third wheeled on a date of mine, and he started showing the girl I was interested in Dragon Ball Z.
That's
and then
like...
and then you wanna know what happened?
What?
I then asked her out the next day. By the way, she had a crush on me, and like, I didn't have a crush on her. She had a crush on me, and then I asked her on a date. She said no, and then she fell in love with my best friend for like 2 years. I'm like,
dude,
constantly asking that. That's the power that Dragon Ball Z has.
It's sad, but also, like,
That's the power. That's the power of Goku. Goku drip gets you pussy, dog.
Goku drip, yo.
I love Goku drip.
We going on patrol where you drip at?
Where you drip at, dog?
That was a good intro. Like that, like the group chat we're talking
I'm
about.
so sad that we didn't screenshot it.
Screenshot what?
That happening.
Oh, the very first thing.
Yeah.
Like dude, I should have screenshot it, like.
Yeah.
Because it was powerful. Because it was the first fucking thing I said.
Yeah, no, it was powerful. Also, fucking hell. I feel so bad.
What?
Like, a good friend of ours has now been in more lockdowns than relationships, and I was like, phew.
Oh, see, when you said that, like, it's like, yeah, true.
Actual pain. Genuine agony.
Dude, there's been like 2 lockdowns.
We're on our third lockdown now, and it's like depressing. If I see COVIDversaries, I'm gonna shoot myself. Honestly,
Anniversaries.
if
Happy
I see a COVIDversary,
birthday.
because we're going into lockdown until February, right? No, we're going to lockdown until I think end of February, March.
No. I just wanna
I haven't seen my best
go.
friend in 6 months, and I genuinely think I might see him for the first time like after a year.
Sad.
It
It's
is.
because politics or whatever. Like they always put the lockdowns into it, which means you have to extend them.
No.
Like they're like, oh, you can have a week off. It's Christmas, you know. Yeah, people are still gonna catch it on Christmas.
I think that's kind of the thing was that like, you know what happened? I think we preemptively started like loosening up.
Yeah.
And then second lockdown happened, and then they just kind of pretended like lockdown was over just for Christmas, so people would be happy.
Which they shouldn't have done. Like
No.
it that kind of hurt small businesses as well.
Yeah, I think small businesses are really destroyed, and I think also my nuts
Like
are going to be really destroyed by
at the moment, I'm like I'm trying to help out. Like if I go to a restaurant, like a small restaurant, like I'm tipping bro. You know, help out.
If I go to a restaurant, I do burn it down so they can claim insurance.
True, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, yo, insurance fraud. I'm the guy. I might
Yeah.
go to jail, but
I'm
you
like,
can
that's
you can
I'm
bail me
like,
out.
I just go in, start fucking with the ovens, insurance fraud, bang,
Yeah, or
$3,000 in their pocket, easy money.
just call me an employee because I'm gonna employ P all over the floor.
Yo, I will. I like
Am
to
I right?
imagine like it's just like a 14th century rat wizard who's just like now hired for insurance fraud and like modern day like America, New York City, where he wears a hooded figure and like bones around his neck and tribal paint, and he like summons
Oh,
rats.
like a witch doctor.
Yeah, like summons rats to like go into the like Antonio's pizzeria so that way they can like claim insurance fraud.
The Pied Piper, but epic.
The Pied Piper, but swag.
True. It's like it looks like a fucking Crash Bandicoot villain or some shit.
Uh, the Pied Piper was like fucking terrifying. Did you like read up on what it actually was? I didn't know what it genuinely was until very recently. Like about the fact that
Yeah,
he
he
like
was
stole
fucking.
like he stole children and shit.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I got a song for you. It's in my van. Come see it.
Pied Piper, the original pedo.
True.
Pedo Piper.
True. It's hard to believe a lot of people were inspired by his actions. Personally, I wouldn't. Personally, like I might just be built different, but I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that it was real.
Wait, what?
Like the Pied Piper was like a true story.
I thought it was just made up. I thought someone just said fuck it
No, like
and write a
it's
book
made
about
up,
Peter.
but there's a story that like it was
Oh,
based off that's
based on
true.
a. Oh, okay.
Based on
So
a
I
true
get.
story. Story time,
Yeah.
story time, medieval story time YouTubers be like, rightio then, fellas. Time for me to remember
Dude,
to yoink that bell, fellas. To be
it's
entered
like
into my cattle giveaway. I'm giving away
medieval drama
one
alert.
free mutton chop.
It's medieval drama alert. It's like
Yeah.
medieval Keem star.
Right,
Like
let's get
balls and all.
right into the news. Today, a
Let's
peasant
get
has thrown a bit
on
of
to the
shit at a
news.
local lord. just like it's just like he's just standing outside the castle. He's like the jester, just like, today the jester has shitted himself.
Yeah. So like they have like the buckets that you piss and shit in. Someone just throws one at the window, hits him.
And he's like, the
He's like,
king has a new wife.
again.
Wow.
What a fucking whore. Henry, if you slut. Yeah, I actually can't say that shit. I might get beheaded. Shit, sorry.
Henry
Oh, I hope
VIII's
he doesn't.
bedrun marriage.
If you're watching it, Henry, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Henry VIII committed to the actual original
He was,
in video games we have to get multiple endings so we can get the true ending. That's what
oh
Henry
yeah,
VIII was doing.
he was the original Persona 5 Harem runner.
Yeah.
He went for that route. What was his like? He did a lot of like what was it like skips and stuff like that.
Yeah. He was crazy. He would like mash the A button
So
during marriage to to skip the cutscene and stuff. It was crazy.
yeah, like there was some that you
He
would
really
need to go
impacted the
through the
speedrunning scene.
divorce. Yeah, there
Yeah.
was some like he needed to go for the divorce to get certain like
He would no
items,
clip
but
through
then
the castle to
yeah,
get past.
he would no clip, and then he would behead the wife. You know, that skips the divorce cutscene and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, it's insane.
I can just picture someone like no clipping through a castle.
Henry VIII's fat ass just no clipping for the ceiling, and him just running full speed with an axe in his hand. Just like.
Chops off her head. Fucking
No, but
yeah.
like everything is still like low poly, and it's just the wife's T posing because the character models haven't like loaded in yet. As he's just running for his life.
Yeah. God. He no clips through it, cuts off her head, fucking just skips cutscene. 3-in-1 skip cutscene, by the way. He's very good at what he does.
He actually got the world record, but then he lost it, so that's why he had to do it twice.
True. Well, what do you mean? He did it like 7 times.
No, but you know how it's like divorced, beheaded, survived, divorced, beheaded, survived. Like he ran through the 3 like twice. He wanted to beat his own time.
Ones. Oh, well, you mean like survived? Like that's the end. It's the end of the story.
Yeah, like you know how he divorced one, beheaded one, and then one survived and like didn't die. He basically that was like the speed run, and then he redid it a second time, so that way he'd get a better time.
Yeah, true. Like
he did it for charity. Actually, it was real cool.
Do you think see the ones that survived? Like, do you think they bragged about it? Like, yo, I didn't get my head.
Do you think they just cool. Show off their neck constantly?
Like, yo, they go to the guys, you know, the guys that chop your head off wearing the big black mask. Like, that this looks nice right now. You can't have it though. You can't have it.
They just start doing like yoga poses, like looking left and right and like turning their head up.
Like, see if I were in that position of the guy, the big buff fucking cunt, and he chop that girl's head. I'd just do it. I'd be like, fuck this. Henry F might kill me, but I mean.
Dude, can we bring back men wearing Victorian dresses?
Henry F was the original misogynist.
Untrue. Have you met Santa Claus?
True. Santa Claus beats his wife. That's real.
Actually, true moment. Santa Claus believed. Santa Claus was part of the South. He didn't believe in the Union.
Oh yeah.
Did
Santa Claus. He gave me coal and I just sold it. What an idiot! Like I sold it for like a tenner. You know, I got a tenner. Fuck you.
Santa Claus gave me coal and I used it to.
I edit. Jokes on him.
I just like to imagine Santa speedrunning. I don't know why speedrunning is just my joke of today.
Dude,
but just like Santa no
Claus,
clipping through your chimney. And then
he gave me coal and I used it to write on the walls the days before I descent into madness.
Santa gave me coal, but I caught him, so I just fucking whacked him over the head with it. I bogged him.
Yeah, he took some kid's Xbox. He opened up what it was an Xbox, he just took it.
Santa gave me coal, but then I reported him for not being green energies, and now he's being taxed by the EU. Now he's paying 13 million in taxes, and no one's getting a PS5 for Christmas next year. Just a 3'2" elf wearing a business suit trying to explain in court how Santa's logistic taxes work.
It's like the outer shell is like 3D printed to be a PS5, but like the actual circuits and stuff, it's just a Wii.
No, just imagine like the UN, just like a 3'2" like gnome elf person explaining Santa's tax, like explaining how he doesn't have to pay taxes.
Like you've been spending an awful lot of money on, like, I don't know. There was a joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, I know. It is kind of weird though. It is kind of weird that Santa isn't real. You know what I mean? Like
what? Hold on. He's not.
Shut the fuck up. But it's like which one seems more plausible? There's a guy that just gives out presents every year and can fly, or that there's a massive worldwide conspiracy that there's a man named Santa Claus that doesn't exist, and people pretend to dress up as him, and we just keep this lie going for years on years on years, and we pretend, and actually your parents buy the presents and then wrap them up, and they actually eat the milk and cookies that you leave out. Like, it's so weird.
No, he's real. I saw him. No, I saw him.
That was me. That was me in black in white face.
I was real. I saw him. He had the cookie. He also hit me, but like, I don't talk about it.
Do you think you could take Santa in a fight?
No, no, I don't think. He has like he has like magic and shit. Like probably fucking flick his fingers and my head will explode. You know, he's got hands.
Nah, I think I could take him. I think I could easily take him.
Have you or have you not seen? Have you seen like the movie Rise of the Guardians?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen Santa Claus and that? That man's built.
Oh, true. Also, he's
He's got
Russian.
fucking.
I forgot
He's
about that. Santa Claus is most likely actually no. He could either be very
Russian, yeah.
American, in which case it would be he would. The thing is he's either Russian, which means he would be built like a bear. Like he would just have he'd be like have that fat, but he'd have that muscle. You know what I mean? Like he'd be able to
Yeah,
just he'd just be able to like pick up like a fucking iceberg and just throw it at you. Like he would just grab a polar bear by like the back of the head and just fling him at you like a fucking
bro.
torpedo.
Like Titanic makes so much sense now. Like they were sailing in like restricted areas, and that restricted area was Santa Claus.
Oh, that's actually true. The Titanic crashed because they accidentally slammed into Santa's U-boat.
Yeah,
It was a
it
submarine.
was, yeah.
Do you think
Dude, if I were on Titanic, I just swim back to shore. Like, come on, pussies.
I would
Just
literally
maybe, but
just
like,
bring grit. It melts ice. Well,
yeah, just salt and stuff like that. Yeah, just
yeah. Why
fucking
did
throw
they
it all
literally
over.
not just throw salt at the iceberg and just melt it? Well,
They're on a boat with fucking gourmet foods. They're going to have salt. Like,
exactly. I just like to
but
imagine.
like,
I just like to imagine like two sailor boys at the front of the boat with like two small salt shakers, like like it's like the ship is sinking and the iceberg's like the ship's already like half sunk and they're like, we can stop it, don't worry. Like
dude,
throwing.
I would have just like sellotaped it back together and went on my way.
I would have just held it up. I would just grabbed
Yeah,
it and just like pulled it up.
yeah. Like, you can walk on water. I've seen it happen. Like, but like you could have just picked it up, walked on the water.
I would have just spin jumped.
It was funny. It's like the Titanic makes sense because it was built in Belfast.
Yeah, you know that's
They
genuinely true. Like, it's like a genuine thing that if the Titanic was made with Scottish steel, it would have survived.
Yeah, the Titanic wasn't made in Belfast. Like that shit would have got to its
That shit was
destination.
made out of three potato sacks and a like empty Twix bar that they found.
Yeah, it was like generally like there was probably fucking pipe bombs in it. But fucking Molotov cocktails, you know.
Oh, did one day? Oh my god, I just have a great pickup line. Just be like, oh, we should recreate that scene in Titanic. Like, you know, when you're like up high and like, oh
Yeah.
my god, and you're like, oh no, I meant the one in the car.
I like it.
Did I said this the other day. I was like, one day I'm gonna be like, what's the deal with airline food? And a woman's gonna reply, I don't know. They're probably high when they were making it. And when she does, I'm gonna propose like right then and there. Like that's it. I'm like,
What's the deal with airline food? That's so good.
it's gonna be
Dude, I
perfect.
need, I need. I'm gonna use that like the Titanic one. That's gold.
I know. I'm fucking hilarious. I'm so funny. I'm so funny and
If I
smart and
get
sexy. Like I'm actually shocked that not more women are into me.
if I get a match on Tinder or some shit, like that's the first fucking thing I'm gonna say. If she doesn't like it, she doesn't respond. That's on her. She just can't handle the swag.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of swag, you ever looked in the mirror? Yeah, your swag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, true, bro. Want a kiss now? Or is that later?
Ah, that's for later. That's for off
That's for
camp.
later.
Um, not to be too horny on me. You know what's always
Oh.
hilarious?
Hmm.
Like just thinking about like a lot of video games, like it's so fun to me that like Hades, right? Hades is such a weird video game that it exists. Like somebody was like,
I could, I,
okay, so you know roguelikes? What if we made a roguelike but it's about being Hades' son? And they're like, okay, and then like and you have to get out of hell and they were like, okay, and then they just made it. Like, you know what I
What
mean?
if we
Like,
mean roguelikes?
no, but like,
But all
you
the
know what I mean
characters are
by like how
sexy.
much information from like ancient Greece had to be passed down for someone to be like,
Let's make a video game.
yeah, like let's, and then all the technological information for like the technology that we have today, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like the result is someone drawing like Rule 34 porn of like the main character from
Zeus.
Hades,
Yeah.
like
Just
jerking
fucking.
off in hell and some shit, and you're like, oh
Dude, I
okay.
hope Medusa's in it, Lord Medusa.
Oh, Medusa is in it.
Oh,
She's
bro.
a decapitated head, and she's adorable. I love her.
Should turn something of mine into stone, you know?
Yeah, my feet.
Ah,
She has encased me in
yeah.
concrete. Help me. I cannot escape. Please. She's applying an ankle bracelet to me.
You are
She's
going to jail.
she's stabbing me every time I do not say I love her. Help me. Never mind. I have developed Stockholm syndrome. This is poggers. I love my wife.
There are federal agents outside my house.
Hopefully they will rescue me.
Yeah. I am on house arrest. I must not leave after 7 p.m.
You can't leave. You leave after 7 p.m. and then you come back at 8 p.m. because the curfew. You're like,
Yeah. Yeah, see if they wanted to actually, like, do that curfew. They could have just handed everyone an ankle bracelet. Just said, yeah, you can take it off in a week.
the entirety of Ireland's just got ankle bracelets. Becomes like the mask where people start having like cutesy ones and like pink ones and shit like that.
I'm gonna have a camouflage one, you know. They can't
Oh,
even see if I'm wearing it. They're gonna be like, "Where's your ankle bracelet?" I'll be like, "It's right there." They're like, "What are you on about?" And then I make them like feel around and be like, "Oh shit, it's camouflage."
yeah. And then you're like, now why are you molesting my upper thigh? And they're like, oh,
Like,
sorry. Just such
and
soft skin. And you're
they're
like, yeah, moisturized.
they're like, "Oh shit, sorry." I'm like, "Did I say stop?"
And they're
And they
like,
go back
yeah.
to theirs. They go back to theirs, and then because I'm outside, because I'm in someone's home, Borzon just fucking bolts down the door. He just tackles me to the ground,
I like to
injects
imagine
me
like
with a
you know, like when they do Jedi mind tricks and shit, where
yeah.
it's like, these are not the droids you're looking for. It's like, I have had lots of sex. Sex with
Ooh, you
lots
wanna
of
have?
women. None of them
Ooh,
had small tits, and the stormtroopers are like, you know how the stormtroopers like, because he'll be like, these are not the droids you're looking for, and then the stormtroopers will be like, these are not the droids we're looking for. It's just like that. He's like, I've had a lot of sex. And he's like, this guy's had a lot of sex, like to each other, just like,
yeah. It's like,
and then, but like the guy just at home base is like, why the fuck are you calling this in? and just. just yeah, this guy's had a lot of sex. Yeah, this guy's had a lot of sex with a lot of women, big tits. And it's like, what the? Why are you calling this in? Stop.
ooh, you wanna kiss me so bad?
Oh,
Ooh,
you're literally in love with me.
you're in love with me. Ooh, look at the coin swinging side by side. I'm gonna gaslight people into thinking they're in love with me, and then I'm gonna break their hearts.
I'm gonna gaslight women into thinking that I'm attractive.
Yo, I'm a dude say, bro. Except like for real though, you're cute. Yeah, whatever that song was, like I agree. I agree with it. It's
Hmm.
you've been playing video games recently?
I've just been playing Hades very much.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking about that, I need to get Hades. Like, what did you get it on? Like PC, whatever.
I got it on PC because I got it for certain means. E.g., I stole my friend's Steam and he let me play off that.
Sick. Yeah, I
Um,
might get it for like PlayStation or some shit. Is it on PlayStation?
I think it's on PlayStation. It definitely works with controller better than it does.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm mainly gonna get PlayStation. I might get it on Switch. Indie games on Switch are good. Like, I don't know. Switch just feels like it's made for indie games.
yeah, for sure.
It's the handheld part of it. Like if I want to play fucking Dead Cells, like Switch, you know,
I need to get
because
back
then
into Dead
I
Cells.
can
Dead
take it.
Cells is definitely far harder than Hades, but the thing
It
with
is.
Hades that I think makes it the best roguelike full time is I've still not gotten to a single point. Um, what's it called?
I don't know, bro. You tell me.
like, I've never gotten to a point in the game through my countless times of playing that I've not had new dialogue. Like, there's always new dialogue, new
Ah.
story, new plot, and it's so interesting. Characters react to what is happening. Like, if you talk to certain gods, like you talk to Ares, Ares is like, ah ha ha, ain't your mama this girl? Ah ha ha, she's single though? And then you can, like, go talk to your mom and be like, Ares was hating on you. And she'd be like, okay, weird. But, like, everything, like, or, like, a great thing is, like, I always forget, like, if I die to something, when I come back and kill it, he'll be like, now we're even. And stuff like that. And I'm always like, oh yeah,
That's
like...
cool. That's nice. I like
Or,
that.
like,
I'm gonna get that
my
scheme.
favorite thing is the first boss. If you kill them enough times, they're just, like, they go from being, like, you won't defeat me, to, like, it's time to settle the score, to just, like, they become depressed, and then you see them at the tavern drinking a lot. They're just like, yeah, whatever.
They're just like, oh shit, that's fucking you again.
Yeah, they're like, oh, whatever.
Get it over with, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this game. Like, I'm actually gonna get this game.
You should
It's
get
tough
Hades,
game.
it's really, really fun.
It's cheap enough as well. Like, it's like
20 quid.
20 quid, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it tomorrow. I gotta pay it tomorrow, so fuck, just go in. Get one of those fucking.
It's a very
things for
weird
the
game
Switch.
though, because with most roguelikes, the aim of the game is just to beat it once. Like, that's how Dead Cells feels, if you know what I mean. Like,
Oh yeah,
like,
unless you're a speedrunner, and then you're just like, yep.
yeah,
Fuck,
no, but you
do
know what
this
I mean.
all
Like,
over
Dead
again.
Cells, the whole point of the game is that you are just trying to get to the end.
Yeah, like I'm trying to just get to the end, and I'm trying to do like DLC stuff,
Yeah,
and that's it.
less than what's it called. Whereas Hades is less about getting to the end; it's more about, like, doing all the
You
stuff.
sort of embrace the devs that you have, because once like you die, like you always, like you said, you always have something new.
Yeah, there's always new dialogue and stuff like that, which makes it very interesting.
So it's not frustrating. Like sometimes you're like, oh shit, that died.
And
Okay,
sometimes, no,
I
it
still die.
definitely gets frustrating sometimes, especially the second level. The second level on Hades fucking blows. But you know what? I think we'll stop talking about Hades until you get a chance to play it, and then once you've had a chance to play it, we can talk about it a bit more, and, like,
Yeah,
maybe
I
we
mean,
can.
I've
Yeah.
episode 4, right? I'm just gonna talk about Metal Gear Solid. How's that sound?
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds
Sick.
absolutely amazing.
I just came up with that idea. It's like, bro,
Yeah, for
I
sure,
need
for
the
sure.
spotlight sometime. Yo, you get your spotlight. I'll get my spotlight.
Oh, me
You get
explaining Final Fantasy lore
Yeah, you
for
could
7 hours.
genuinely like fucking do that shit. There's a voice crack if anyone wants to bully me in the comments, like, but
Yeah, actually gonna
like
get
you
bullied in
could
the comments.
if we don't get a guest, like if we can't get a guest
No,
for like
we'll probably be
next
able to
week,
get a cast. I feel like we'll.
like if we can't, go nuts with your fucking college drive, twink stuff, you know.
I think what we can do is what's it called? Maybe we'll record it on an earlier day. Um, what's it called? So that way we can have some people on who are going to be available over the weekend and record it then, and
Yeah,
then just upload it on the Tuesday. Maybe we could do something like that.
yeah. I'm gonna have to remember that this is like a Tuesday thing. It's a good thing, like, it's a good thing I get out of college early, like on Tuesdays, because I'm only in like from like 9 to like 12:15.
Yeah, I get that.
Can you hear a cat, by the way? Like, can you hear
I've
that?
not heard a cat throughout this entire thing. Also, we're at 43
Alright,
minutes. I didn't even fucking realize. Holy shit.
this went for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want it going on too long. Like,
I don't want
I
to go
think
on too long. I think this
about
is it.
45 minutes is like
Yeah, I think
the
30 to
norm.
40 minutes is what we're trying to hit. Unless we have a guest on, in which case we'll just do it until a guest gets bored or they're busy. Or whatever the fuck we do. But
We'll
yeah,
see,
I think
we'll see.
I think we'll wrap it up there. Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, well.
Don't forget to like video, comment video, subscribe, turn the notification bells on. You
Yeah.
can hit me up on Snapchat. I will not send you dick pics though, because I am not
You should also make sure
a
to
Minecraft YouTuber.
add us on Google Plus.
Yeah.
Link us
Google
on
Hangouts
MySpace.
group chat.
Yeah, comment your favorite moment on our MySpace page and
Vimeo if
oh yeah,
you'll add me,
Venmo us
add,
17p specifically, and
add me
we'll
on
follow you on
BlackBerry
Twitter.
Messenger. Add me on BlackBerry Messenger. I'll hit you up. Be like, what's up? I don't have BlackBerry.
Yeah, send me your BBM pins so that way I can.
What's your BBM pin?
Hey yo,
Dude?
what's your BBM pin? Yeah. All right, well let's end it. We're at fucking 44 minutes. All right,
Yeah,
see you next
no.
week.